Come, daylight come and they want to go home. Hi guys, Greg and I are super sad right now, so gotta give it up. I may get a little weepy on this. Carla, you are on the vertical chat, which is for all the young kids. The spicy chat. So indeed, I verified it. Catherine O'Hara, famed Canadian actress from Beetlejuice, recently Schitt's Creek, Best in Show,
Home
Alone. What was the other one? A Mighty Wind. Wow. It says after a brief illness, Catherine O'Hara has passed away at the age of 71. What a tremendous loss. What I am really upset about this guy. She was part of the Second City Theater, which was Toronto SCTV. You guys know that.
John Candy, Martin Short.
What's that? John Candy, Martin Short.
In the same cast as John Candy, Martin Short, Eugene Levy, Joe Flaherty, Dave Thomas, Rick Moranis.
Wow. What? She was in After Hours. I forgot about that. And she was in the Temple Grandin movie too, wasn't she?
I don't remember.
Or no, the TV show. I just saw that. But if you haven't seen, it said after a brief illness. I'm wondering if she got this massive flu that everybody's been getting here. If you haven't seen A Mighty Wind, her and Eugene Levy play associated roles. I can't really tell you if you haven't seen it, but they play associated roles. And it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. All the Spinal Tap guys are in it too. Rob Reiner.
No, it wasn't Rob Reiner. That was Christopher Guest, Jamie Lee Curtis's husband.
Oh, what?
He's the one who directed those movies.
I thought you were talking about Spinal Tap.
Spinal Tap was Rob Reiner, but that cast, is all Christopher Guest, who was Nigel Tubman. Yeah. So I guess what we're watching, we're doing a Catherine O'Hara marathon tonight while I work on the website. So guys, I hate jumping in with a little bit of sad stuff there, but she is one of my favorites. Can you read if she is hanging with John and Joe? You're making me cry. Joe Flaherty passed away too. Who's Joe Flaherty? He was part of this city cast. Oh, you're making me cry. You know him if you saw him. I got new mascara today. I don't know how it'll handle weepiness. So yeah, guys, that is very, very sad. I'm sorry to hear that. Not what I wanted to hear today. But it's been a weird day. It is my baby boy's birthday today. Yay! Happy birthday, Angus. Oh God, now I'm always going to remember that on Angus's birthday, Catherine O'Hara passed away. So his baby boy's birthday. And Ian, I loved Schitt's Creek, and it took me a long time to get into it. I just was like, everybody's watching it. I did the same thing with Harry Potter. I didn't want to read the Harry Potter books. She was married to Chris Sarandon. Chris Sarandon? I think so. Was it that true? Let me see. What does it say on this bio here? Greg and I are we're not gonna be okay. Not gonna be okay. She married designer Bo Welsh. No, she married some guy named Bo Welsh.
Oh,
Welch.
because they were Jack Skellington and what's her name? Who was the
Okay, I'm really crying.
ragdoll girl? What was her name?
Macaulay Culkin,
Macaulay
Help.
Culkin.
take over my show.
What happened?
Macaulay Culkin wrote.
Oh.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm very emotional about this. Macaulay Culkin wrote, "Mama, I thought we had time.
Oh.
Oh, I wanted more. I wanted to sit in a chair next to you. I heard you, but I had so much more to say. I love you. See you later." Sorry, guys. Sorry. Yes, I'm gonna have to take the night off after I have a reading after this, and then I'm gonna take the night off and work on the website. So, jeez, Louise, that better be Catherine O'Hara's ghost upstairs. All right, sorry, I'm crying on a public live here. Part of my little bunch of stonkers. All right, so guys, oh, that's rough. I'm not gonna be able to watch these tributes. They roll that up, so I'm not looking at it. In fact, I'm gonna change the channel. You know what? Why don't we do a giveaway? Everybody will feel better if we do a giveaway. We'll do a giveaway in a few minutes. Sad stuff. Sad stuff. So, oops. Get back to where I was. Hang on. All right. Giveaway fixes everything. I know, I'm such an emotional sap, aren't I? It's unbelievable. All right. So, how many people do we have in here? We got 17 people in. Yeah, we'll give it a few minutes. Zeph, give me a nudge in a few minutes. So, you know what I like to do? I like to fix things. Hi, Knip. 11019. Knip Knop. I was just crying because Catherine O'Hara passed away. And Macaulay Culkin wrote a really nice tribute on there. We're going to do a giveaway to make everybody feel better about watching me cry. So, but let's talk. We got to talk about her. A little bit of Meghan Markle. I know. Debbie, don't leave. I know Debbie Showens in the chat. Don't leave. Don't leave. So, Knip Knop, your name's Kavya. Kavya, this is a paid reading room. So, there you go. Personal readings are done through super chats. No amount is too big. No amount is too small. So help yourself. And then we're gonna do a giveaway for a private reading. So stick around because we'll do that in a little bit. Okay. So let's see if let's do a little reading on Kim Kardashian. So Kim Kardashian the other day was on her sister Khloe's podcast, and she said that they had in fact communicated with Harry and Meghan to get approval for the pictures at Kris Jenner's birthday party, the big 70th splashy birthday party, and that they agreed. They said, okay, yes, put the pictures up, and then freaked out after they were up and asked them to be taken down and made up this crazy story. And so they obliged. They said, we'll do that. It's totally fine. And I just dropped half my deck. And Kim said to Meghan Markle, why don't we come down, we'll do a skim shoot. We'll put the pictures up for a half hour and then we'll take them down and say we didn't have permission, like kind of taking the piss out of themselves. And that was refused. Would have been a good move. So Kim Kardashian Was it? Oh, wait. I didn't have it lined up.
Fact or fake?
So is it fact or fake, guys? We'll bring up that card view. If you haven't hit the like button, do it now. Do it now. Fact or fake? Six of Quills. She was giving Meghan Markle an exit strategy. She was giving her a way out of this awkward situation. So Kim also said in that conversation that Meghan is friends with Kris Jenner. I always call her Kris Kardashian, but she's Kris Jenner. That Meghan is actually friends with Kris Jenner. Is there truth to that? That her friendship is with Kris Jenner? Yes. Oh, and dirty business. She came up as the high priestess. High priestess. I'm going to switch these around, guys. So it's a little bit better for my people on the vert over there. So is Kim not friends with Meghan Markle? Is Kim friends with Meghan Markle? Easier question. Five of biscuits. No, they have nothing in common. We got nothing in common. So Kim really doesn't need to do anything to fix that, but Meghan Markle does. And we're going to yellow brick road her. She's not going to take this advice, but this is how I help people privately. This is how we're going to try and help Meghan Markle publicly. Maybe she'll stumble across this video. Five of candles. The lovers. Two of biscuits. There's not much that she can do here because she, I hate to say oh, sorry, that is two of biscuits there. And maybe move that light a little bit. It's a little too close. She is going to have to find another powerful resource in Hollywood because I think that they have backed away big time. We're going to do just a little intermission. I'm going to fix this light for a second. Not better. I think my overhead light is creating a problem. But there it is. There's not much I can do about that. I can't do anything about the overhead lights. Greg could do something about the overhead light. Huh?
I'm going to.
Thank you. I think it's just because we have the white lights over here.
Would you rather have the softer one?
We have a dimmer on that, don't we? I think there's a dim. Let's dim. Turn down the lights, sweet darling, because it's tonight, it's all the way. Hey, baby. No, it's my big lights. It's the big lights that I have on the other side of my desk. So that's good, though. It's easing up on my eyes. So,
I'm going to pull it back.
yeah. Oh. Yeah, you're going to just be careful because my whole computer will come on. We got lights falling over. We got 19 people in the chat. We'll wait a little bit longer for the giveaway, guys. Thank you for the nudge. Thank you for the nudge. What about Harry? What about Harry? Becky, I'm going to do another giveaway. Why not? I know the boss. What about Harry? Harry looks terrible. What can Harry do to get himself out of this situation? What does the universe say to Harry? Seven of teacups. You got to sort your business out, dude. Nine of quills. And the hanged one, mea culpa. He's got a mea culpa, this one, right down to the bone, unfortunately. Kevin O'Sullivan said something very interesting today. And Kevin O'Sullivan, you guys know him. I'm going to have a poll on my community page because I can't decide if I like Kevin O'Sullivan or Mark Dolan better. So I'm going to let you guys decide. We can talk about Katie Price 100%. Corporate Barnabas, good to have you here, my friend. So you missed me crying. I was crying. Catherine O'Hara passed away, and I'm verklempt over it. I'm very upset. So Kevin O'Sullivan said that at one point he had lived in Los Angeles, and one of his guilty pleasures was going back to England, and you look 10 years younger because you're sunny and tanned and you've been outside breathing all the smog and whatnot. And he said Harry looks 10 years older and he just looks broken. And he's got to admit defeat on this. He's really got to admit defeat. Penny, let me check while you're here. I'm doing a refresh on my email. Penny, we will connect. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I don't want you to drop your email or anything like that. We'll get connected on this. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. So, I really think that Harry is a mess. He is a mess. But let's switch it up because I know my girl Debbie Schoen, my good friend Debbie is in here. Haven't seen her in a while. Where is she? I'm trying to find her up top. I know she's in the chat. Where are you, Debbie? Oh. Well, I didn't even realize we had a super chat from Pick It Up and Bin It. Pick It Up and Bin It. Didn't know that. I'm sorry, sweetie. You must have gotten it. Pick It Up and Bin It. Pick it up and bin it. So we'll get to Katie Price next. What is she thinking that Katie Price? How many boob jobs has she had? It's really ridiculous. What are you avoiding? What are you avoiding? Thank you so much for your super chat. You're kicking it off. Pick it up and bin it. Stick around because we're going to give away a whole reading privately with me. Communication. So what you're avoiding is actually, I hate to say speaking your truth, but you're avoiding saying what you want because you're worried about the disruption, the ruffled feathers that will happen as a result of that. And that's the 7 of Candles here. The Queen of Quills makes up her mind and then talks about it. She lets people know, she communicates it. In writing may be a good effort for this because with the quills, it kind of is those more formal communications, whereas the wands are a bit more fun and goofy communications that we have, just kind of talking to each other and that kind of stuff. Blurting things out. The wands really blurt their information, their likes and their dislikes out. So with this, I think your level of communication is more effective if you write it down. If that's the case, we don't have to be worried about the disruptions that causes, because the disruptions are going to come in writing. We'll be able to address it in all good time. Here, the 3 of Candles, it winds up being more collaborative. And I will tell you this, Pick It Up and Bin It. I have one child that I can communicate with verbally. We do get a little loud sometimes. And I have one child that writing is a much better communication process. It allows that child to kind of think through the process, think through what I'm saying. We do have situations where sometimes things that I have texted or emailed over are misinterpreted, and it's like, oh, are you mad? And no, I'm not mad. I was just answering quickly. It sometimes the written communication is much better. Yes, Zeph, let's go a few more minutes. We're only 28 minutes in. We'll do it at like 40 minutes in, if that's okay. So give it a few minutes. We'll see if we get more people in. We usually get more people in at about the half hour mark. So we'll see if anybody else comes in. So what are some strengths, pick it up and bin it, that you can take with you? What strengths do you have? The Eight of Quills, offloading the business of communicating with people. I'm going to make this a little bit easier for everybody to see. Offloading the business of communicating with our family and our friends is so much easier. It's going to relieve the pressure that is building up in you. Oh, the devil. Sometimes it's easier just to go along with what everybody else is doing. But when we communicate in advance what we want and what we want to do, sometimes we can get the devil to kind of do our bidding, if that makes sense, to kind of come along and do what we want to do. I am stuck on something. I'm so professional on this channel. I'm so professional. Professional with a capital P, wiggling all over the place. At least my hair looks good. So pick it up and bin it. I want you to not be afraid to speak your mind. I want you to dig deep. Don't settle. Some people say we only go around once. I say we only go around this time once, and you have to make the best of what we're doing. And so order what you want from the waiter of the universe. Ask for what you want. That is really the best way to live your life. It's not bratty. It's not self-interested. It's about directing the traffic of your life. If you want to go to get Chinese food and not Thai food, it makes a lot more sense. It makes a lot more sense. So, ask for what you want. Otherwise, you're going to get whatever's left over. I hope that makes sense to you. We're hitting the half hour mark. So thank you for your contribution. And let's get to Barney, corporate Barney. Guys, personal questions or super chats. Regular pop culture questions you can ask. Just give me some caps. I haven't talked about Katie Price. Katie Price has gotten married for the 88th time. And Penny J, I did not get an email from you yet. Let me check my spam folder. Let's see if I got spam. I got nothing in spam either. Nothing in spam. I don't have a Yahoo address. I was going to say you could send me a. What's the problem with Yahoo emails being so pernickety? Why are they so pernickety? Make it very difficult for people to communicate. But I'll keep refreshing. I will keep refreshing. Haley, good question. Thank you, my dear. Sorry, Katie Price. Let's get some stats on Katie Price just so that I have them right in front of me. I hope you guys are keeping warm where you are. Just saw Catherine O'Hara again. Katie Price. What is her real name? I always forget her real name. Amy Alexandra Alexis Infield. English media. Personality. She gained recognition in the 90s for being on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. She did glamour modeling. She recently married Lee Andrews in a whirlwind ceremony, marking her 4th marriage. But her family, including her children, I believe she has a special needs child. Her family did not know that she was getting married, and she went back to the UK. She's 47 and Lee is 43. So what's up with that? Let's see how that's going to go. Let's see how that's going to go. Oh boy, I've got all these pop-ups now. At the Daily Mail up on my. Oh, pick it up and bin it. That makes more sense than you can put into words. Okay. All right. He's a bit dishy. Is he English? He's a bit swarthy. Is he English? What is he? Does he look like Dan Wooten? The size of a ring. Jeez, Louis. Oh, he's not swarthy. It was just the picture. Yeah, he actually is pretty good looking. I don't know what's going on with the facha. There's a lot of stuff going on there. A lot of stuff going on with her face. But she's got a bazillion kids. Like, what is going on here? All right, so what's the story with this? 7 of biscuits. This was absolutely whirlwind. This was not a good idea. Not a good idea. The Hierophant. 2 of quills. This isn't going to work. This is not. Yeah. How long is it going to last? 4 of biscuits in reverse. So that's like suggesting 4 years, but I don't think we're getting 4 years. Welcome to everybody coming in. We're doing a giveaway. I'm giving away a free reading. So everybody stick around and we're going to do a free reading shortly. Few more minutes after we're done reading on Katie Price. If you want your own private personal reading here, you can super chat or super sticker. Or if you want pop culture, just put it all in caps. No supers necessary. So I don't think it's really determined how long this is going to last. What's compatibility on this? Let's look. What's the compatibility on this? Fizzhog. Thank you, Carla, for the translation. Compatibility. All right, you ready? This is her. We got the bride. And we've got the groom, the bride. Queen of biscuits. 8 of quills. We'll give her. Oh, man. You know, again, it's like a hot moment of, oh, people are going to pay attention. I do think that there was some sponsorship of this wedding marriage. So, celebrities, they can do sponsored kind of weddings when you hear, so-and-so had a wedding and they wore this dress and their bridesmaids were wearing this. Like sometimes those are like sponsored weddings and the designer or the chef will donate those services for the press on it. So I think Wolfgang Puck was doing like some weddings like back in the day, like really high-end celebrity weddings. I think he was not him personally, but he was like kind of participating in them. So I think this was a bit of sponsorship. I do think that they put a bit of coin in their pocket as a result of this. Him, and I don't know anything about him. I know nothing. I know nothing about him. What does he do? Lee Andrews. What does he do? Lee Andrews. Lee's ex-girlfriend, Alana Percival, took to Instagram on Wednesday with a warning to Katie that her new man is not what he seems. Women look after women, so I thought it was all a lie too, until I had to find out the hard way. You want proof of everything? It's waiting for you. She tagged Katie in the post. Alana also shared a picture of herself in a bikini and wrote, "Catching flights, not fiance." Somebody's with your ex right now thinking they found the one. Add Katie Price. More to come. Today's news is just a warm-up. Oh, she says, "Run for the hills." Hashtag run for the hills. Lee connected to Alana on Facebook last March and showered her with a Louis Vuitton handbag, Cartier jewelry, and transferred thousands of pounds. He proposed in September, and the setup was identical to Katie's engagement in Jumeirah Burj Al Arab. I'm assuming that's a facility. Daily Mail has contacted Lee Andrews and representatives of Katie Price for comment. Lee appears to have repurposed the Cartier ring he gave to Alana to propose to Katie. I will say this, guys. That is something that, if you ever purchase a vintage ring or anything like that, make sure that you do like a good cleansing, a little salt cleanse on it. Have it professionally cleaned as well, especially if it's one of those beautiful platinum mine cut diamond engagement rings from the turn of last century. Because stones carry energy with them. From my cooperation with Otter Spirit, which, by the way, what's that?
And the Hope Diamond.
And the Hope Diamond. I am wearing now my Sensual Energy bracelet for Valentine's Day. This was sent to me by Otter Spirit. There is a link on my About page that you can go to Otter Spirit, and I do have some discount codes. Fortune 20, you can get 20% off any purchase. Fortune 30, you can get 30% off any purchase over $99. So they also sent me a new crystal sphere, which I'm going to be unpacking for you guys in another video. And I am really excited about that. So, this Katy Perry situation, or Katie, what is her name? Katie Price. This does not look good. I think the ring is going to carry those energies over from the last relationship. Definitely needs to be cleaned. And I don't mean just cleaned by the, the jeweler. You have to do an energetic cleansing of it. So you got to put it through some smoke, put it in some fire, whatever you got to do. You got to do that. So Alana said as soon as she posted the picture of their engagement, she was contacted by his estranged Russian wife, Cesara, and two other exes who claimed that he was a liar. Despite their warnings, Alana, who has since branded him a lying swindler, said she thought the relationship had just ended badly, and she never had someone basically tell me that they love me the way he does. Alana, who sold a house to Katie 15 years ago, called off their engagement in November. Katie should run for the hills. Another one of Lee's exes, Crystal Janke, said that he hoodwinked her out of £123,000 to invest in his company with a promise that she would get a return of $1 million. Let's unpack this dude. Let's see. What did I say his name was? Something Lee. What's his real name? Lee Andrews. Lee Andrews. Let's see. What is Lee Andrews all about? What is this guy all BDE? All the way. You see Barney?
I'm not.
Knight of Quilts. He's good at talking. He doesn't have any money. This is all a ruse. He's not happy. He is not happy right now. He is not happy. 9 of Quills. 5 of Biscuits. The Empress in reverse. He doesn't want to have any kids. He's not going to. I don't know if he I don't know if he has any kids on his own. But wow. Yeah, he is in this not to dig deep with the BDE, Barney. Not to dig deep. He is looking for what's the goal? 6 of candles. He's not successful. Lovers. He doesn't have any backers. 5 of candles. He actually needs more input into his businesses and the money that he's going to make. That's why he's brought her on board. Unbelievable. She doesn't have a lot of money either, though. Are they a perfect pair? Are they a perfect pair? Maybe they're a perfect pair. Let's take a look. Great question, Barney. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. They're gonna play this up, kids. So we're gonna see a lot of gushy, gushy, gushy. It's gonna be super romance. Oh, no one's loved like us before. Don't say it, Greg.
What?
Don't say it.
Don't say what?
Don't say it.
What am I not saying?
That no one has ever loved anyone like a woman has loved a woman.
Must be true.
Inside joke. Can't talk about it here. But I think they're going to concoct some schemes together. So good for them. Good for them. They are going to, the grift is very strong here. Is Katie in on it? Yeah. She's in on it. She's in on it. Barney, no. No. No, Barney. He did not earn that. Barney, we love you. We love you, Barney. He wants to know if I gave you your present. What I owe you.
Don't want it.
He said it sounds like it.
Yeah, just so I can disappoint 2 women.
He said so he can call me ungrateful. Greg said so he could disappoint 2 women at the same time. Listen, I'm totally agreeable to getting another wife as long as she has a good job and a good salary. We're totally on board with that. All right, let's switch it up. Barney, great question about Katie Price here. I appreciate that. So I'll be clipping that and putting it out. I'll actually do a bigger reading on her and him. So Tyler Perry, wasn't he supposed to help Meghan Markle with one of his projects? Was he supposed to put Meghan Markle in one of his projects? 8 of candles. They talked about it, but I think it was lip service. I don't think he was it. He knew that was going to be box office poison. Ace of quills and 6 of biscuits. He is reserving his boosts for people that can not get him into trouble like the last guy. So yeah, I think he's reserving his boosts there. Look like he's going to reserve that. So let me throw some cards all over the place. Woo, the cards are flipping about here. Yes, Dave Murphy, we are talking about sister wives. Actually, Greg has, because I have so many girlfriends, and I have really, really close girlfriends that I've grown up with. And
Find a good man.
what both of them were both of the 2 of the gals were single at one point. And I said, well, they were like, who's going to take care of us when we're old? And I said, don't worry. I'll go, Greg will take care of all of us. Like, you guys, you'll always be part of our family. And so Greg started calling them sister wives. Well, it was sister wife 1A
And 1B.
and 1B. So yeah, he had to make it fair. So did Greg pick one yet?
Well, no, they were chosen for me by Wife Prime. So.
Wife Prime. I'm Wife Prime. So oddly enough, with my ex-husband, we actually he got married before he divorced me, and yeah, we were separated for a long time, but for a little while there was a little overlap, and when I spoke with his now wife, I was like, oh, we're sister wives, and she didn't think it was funny. Yeah, she didn't think it was funny, but we got it sorted out. So, yes, sister wives. It's legal in some states. How is King Charles? Is Camilla stepping back from duties? 2 minutes after this question, we're going to do giveaway, guys. So if you want to be entered for a free reading, sit tight. Sit tight. You don't have to keep it. You can give it away to a friend if you want. Is it not legal in any state, Barney? How did they do it out in Utah? How's Charles? The moon, guarded and secret. 9 of teacups, yet more secrets. They're really keeping a lid on this, boys and girls. But it's not legal. I don't. Thank you. But legally, only one. All right. Deep dark question. Oh, tarot. Page of biscuits. 2 of teacups. Tower. Knight of quills. We're not going to hear about this, guys. Ace of candles. I think this thing is getting the best of him. I think the illness is getting the best of him. You know, this is a very powerful secret combination, the moon and the 9 of teacups. Having those together. The 9 of teacups is really, you know, wishes fulfilled. And if the wish is to keep it quiet, it's going to be quiet. And I don't think that he wants to know, or he doesn't want the public to know quite how serious things are, which is unfortunate because I think we'd all understand. But I think he is doing the same thing that his mother did. He is going to eke out his days, doing the best that he can. Full faith and trust here. The Ace of Candles in the next regime. Is it a regime? Next reign was the R word I was looking for. All right, kids, let's do a giveaway. We got 25 crazy tarot maniacs in here. Let's do a giveaway. Whoops. Forgot to do something. Hang on. All right, guys, you ready? If you want to be entered for a free private reading with me, you're going to do #me. You don't have to keep it. You can give it to a friend. You can gift it to your Valentine. So everybody, #me. Get in there while it's hot. I got 1 entry from my #1 mod. There we go. Pick it up and bin it. We got Sandy in the game. We got Laura Lynn in the game. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Keep going, kids. Keep going. Let's get some names in there. 5 entries. Ian, my fingers are crossed for you, Ian. I want to get you a reading, dude. Let's go. Dave Murphy. Dave Murphy, if you win, you get to use it while you're here. Trying to figure out what I'm going to cook for you, Dave, when you come to America. I'm considering making a Barney, you are the best addition to this channel. Barney commented, I asked if I was getting laid, and then all these ladies started saying me. Oh, Barney, you are a delight. You are an absolute delight. Thank you for making my day. Oh, very fun. Very fun. So, all right. Hashtag me. Hashtag me. Keep going, guys. I got 6 entries. There's 23 people watching this live. 6 entries. Come on. Going once. Going twice. Start dropping it. Hashtag me right in the comments. Right in the comments. Barney, we'll do a giveaway for a date with you, too. We'll do a virtual date with Barney on Valentine's Day. That'll be our Valentine's Day fun. Hashtag there's Haley. Haley, get in it. Barney, he's going to be here. We got like 10 days until he's here. Dave's going to be in the United States. It's going to be the East Coast tour of the Dave Murphy Goes to America. You want a Valentine's Day? Okay. Let's make that happen. I got 7 entries, people. Hashtag me if you want a chance to win a free reading with me. Hashtag me. I can't believe that I have like 20 trolls in here, 19 trolls. Barney, I knew a guy when I was in college that would break up with a girl every year, like at, it was like Thanksgiving. It was like right before Thanksgiving. And whoever he was dating, we were young, you know, we were like in our early 20s. So he would, he'd date a girl, hot and heavy, and like somebody he'd like meet on like 4th of July. And he'd date her hot and heavy until like Thanksgiving. And then he'd like, things would get rough around Thanksgiving. And then he would totally break it off like after Thanksgiving. And then he would go back on the prowl, like after Valentine's Day. It was a hoot. You're like,
So they wouldn't
dude.
buy any gifts.
Huh?
They wouldn't have to buy any gifts.
Yeah, that's what Barney said. He didn't have to spend any money for Valentine's Day
Or Christmas.
or Christmas. Well, no, Barney's just saying for Valentine's Day. He's trying to get a sweetie for after Valentine's Day. I got 7 entries, guys. I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna run it. Going once, going twice. Get it in there, guys. Come on. Get it in there like Barney's going to get it in there. Come on. You got to be in it to win it. All right. We're running it. I got 7 entries. Ready, kids? Let's go. Oh, Dave Murphy! Dave Murphy, congratulations. Good for you, dude. Good for you. Dave Murphy won a reading. So hang on. I got to do a snippet. I got to snip this. And just so I can put this up on a post. There we go. All right. Fantastic, guys. We're going to drop this down. All right. Well done. Dave, congratulations. You know what you have to do. You have my email. You have my WhatsApp. Just Dave, the best part is you get to go on a date with Barney.
You went on a date with Barney.
You win a date with Barney. No. Barney, we'll get you squared away. Is Barney all right? So we got to pull one for Barney. Barney asked. Oops, there we go. Oh wait. Is Barney getting laid this weekend? Let's see. Barney getting laid this weekend. One card. Boom. Oh, Emperor, no. Not this weekend. Not this. It's going to be cold this weekend. This weekend is hot toddies, hot chocolate, and sleeping in. And I have to finish up Haley's question here because Haley said, is Camilla stepping back from duties? She's stepping back from duties. Let's see if she's stepping back. 9 of teacups. 4 biscuits. Queen of candles. She's working behind the scenes. She and the King of teacups. I think she's working behind the scenes because Charles isn't feeling so great. That's what I think is going on. So I think that's okay. You know, give her some grace on that. I think she's tending to him a little bit more. You know, if it looks like things are getting a little rough, I think we will see her peek out every now and then. And I think when we stop seeing her out and about, then we kind of know things are running a little rocky over there. Meaning the King's Health. Where is Katie Holmes now? Well, it's my understanding she is doing some work on Broadway. Becky, I'm allergic to you, Becky. I'm coughing. Haley, my pleasure. Thank you. Thank you for being here. So I believe she's in New York. Her daughter and my daughter are approximately the same age. So we were like pregnancy buddies. She had a Prime movie. Yeah, she's still acting. I loved her with Jamie Foxx. I was really hoping. Hi, Dora. I was really hoping that they were going to have a bit more of a romance. Carla, I don't know what that means. Will James' house fall through? I'm not sure what that means. Is that somebody you know? Who is that? 9 of biscuits. You know, I hate to say this, but I think that part of Katie Holmes's divorce was that she's really not allowed to date anybody publicly. I think she's not allowed to remarry, or I know that sounds crazy, but you know, she really did extricate herself from a very interesting situation. I give to you his first marriage with Nicole Simpson or Nicole. Oh, Jesus. Where's my brain? Where's my brain? Nicole Kidman. Oh, someone you know. Okay. Hang on, Carla. So, I do think that there is some agreement that she won't get married or be publicly involved with anybody for a certain amount of time. I don't know how long that time is, but I do think that she is held to some agreement. And I know she wanted to get out with her kid, and that was it. And she did get a payout because it was a weird experience she went through. But I will say this: when I was in Los Angeles, there was a lot of industry talk about the auditions for his girlfriend, and it's my understanding that Scarlett Johansson was one that had potentially auditioned. Again, Hollywood gossip that I heard, and it does seem like he kind of auditions his girlfriends and wives. So this could have done something good for her career. It could have been something that was set up in advance. So can't about the S word. Oh yeah, I can't say the S word. Yeah, you're right, Ian. Can't say the S word. Can't say the S word. I accidentally said it the other day, but you're not supposed to say it on here. Her daughter is over 18, but I have a feeling it's till 25. Katie Holmes is into yeah. Well, I liked her with Jamie Foxx. I don't think she's into, like I don't think that's like a proclivity of hers. I think that yeah, I don't even know if it's the spousal maintenance, because I think she got a lump sum. I don't think her dad was pretty astute about that, how they got her out of there. So I think she got a lump sum. I don't think there was a payout to her. And I liked her with Jamie Foxx. I thought that was a good group. So are we going to see her back? I think she's. Sorry, guys. I really a tough time at therapy today. Are we going to see her back dating? Six of Biscuits? No, not anytime soon. She's locked up. She is locked up, but she is content with this. I liked him with Penelope Cruz too. Yeah, agree, Barney. I thought that was a good pairing. I thought it was a good pairing. All right, guys. I do have a private reading, so I'm gonna go fast on this last few. Does Nicole Kidman have an so I can answer this not psychically. Yes, the kids opted not to speak with her. I think the son may have had a little bit of contact with her, but they went no contact with her. She's an SP. So if you follow the goss on that organization, that's a person who's not in alignment with what you're doing, with the heights that you are trying to achieve. So we asked if Barney was gonna have some fun. Penelope is married. Didn't she marry Javier? What's his name? Javier Bardem. I think she did. I think she married him. I think she did. All right, Carla. Let's see what's going on with James's house. Correct, Ian. Thank you. The role of Gregopedia will be played by Ian Barton today. Javier Bardem. Yeah, they did. They did. The daughter didn't even invite her to her wedding. They did. Very, very sad. So, Carla, this is a money situation. 5 of Biscuits. Are they getting outbid or something? I think there's more money needed than they actually have. And it could be for corrections to the property. Tell them, so, oh, nice, Ian. Tell them just to check the finances, and make sure that they've got a little bit of flex room, either for a counter bid or for competition if it's not to the point where they can't take other offers. Or for the repairs on the house. Like there's, when we see the pentacles in reverse, that means we don't have enough of those. And when we see the tower in reverse, it's something that we did to ourselves. So James may want to go back and just kind of count his chickens and make sure that he's got enough in the bank to back whatever projects he's going to do. So guys, I think that brought me to the end of the questions. I don't know if I missed any. I apologize if I was reading away and I was missing them. Trying not to reopen my paper cut on my thumb. So, boys and girls, good times today. Good times. Had a lot of fun today. Today was crazy. My battery was flat. I had to go over to physical therapy because my neck is all whingy. Things are going weird. I almost had to get new trigger shots in my shoulders. I got to tell you, those trigger shots were really amazing. I thought it was going to be horrible because I thought they were going to be digging in really deep with the needle. But what they do is they take lidocaine and like there's like a liquid Advil, and they put it right into the muscle knots in your back, and they inject them, and it loosened them up. But today, like, everybody was on me. They were scraping me with the metal scraper. It's like this metal scraper that they make cold, and they were scraping it out. And the chiropractor came over, and Dr. Matt, and he was like, "Oh, you're a mess." And then my physical therapist came over, and he goes, "Oh, you're a mess." And then my occupational therapist came over, and she was like, "Oh, this is no good." But I did do a reading for her while she was working on me. So I was very happy to tell her that her boyfriend is looking to become fiance. So he's looking for a ring already. So yeah, and then I went up to acupuncture 20 minutes late upstairs. And I said, "I'm sorry, they were working on me. I'm a mess." He was like, "I know, they called me." He goes, let's get you sorted out. So got to take a nice little nap in there for a few minutes, but nice 25-minute nap. But guys, keep a weather eye out. Like I said, I'm going to be working on the website tonight. I am going to be open for readings all weekend. You guys, if you want to find me, you can find me on my About page. There's links to go see me there. But the website should be up, and it should be pretty dynamic. Should be pretty cool. I'm going to have a charming home section, so you can see like intentional cooking and things like that. But it'll kind of be the hub. I know not everybody sees the post that I put up with my schedule for the week here. So I'm going to have a calendar on the website. It's going to show where I'm going to be on YouTube, or, you know, here and there, like if I do an in-person event or something like that. Or if we're on tour with Dave Murphy, I'll have that on the calendar, the Dave Murphy tour. So we'll have some cool stuff going on there. But I'll have like the links to all kinds of stuff. Like if I ever talk about an event that's going on in the area, I'll put the links on that. So the website's going to be kind of the hub where you can find all of the crazy stuff that I get into. I'll do like deck features on there, all kinds of stuff. So it'll cover what I have here on YouTube as well, but trying to keep things separate but equal. That's a terrible thing to say. The terrible thing to say. But no, I am trying to make sure that I have everything sorted out. So guys, I am going to make myself a cup of tea, Friday cup of tea, and get ready to work on this website after this private reading I'm going to do. So thank you all for being here. Congratulations to all of our winners. We had some winners in the members only chat, and we had some winners. Dave Murphy, once again, being a luck of the Dave Murphy, luck of the Aussies. You definitely got to meet Kathy Burns, because you are a lucky duck sometimes. So, all right, guys, we are going to jump out of here. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for doing the tarot happy hour. Trying to keep these to just an hour. I want to make sure that I don't overtax my mods. And the Ian Barton's got it right. We're gonna watch Catherine O'Hara movies this weekend. That's gonna be on my table as soon as I'm done. It's definitely an assignment. Definitely. Can't believe she's gone. That really stinks. And they can't write it into Schitt's Creek because we're not going to be able to laugh at that. No, Moira needs to be up and at 'em. So, all right, guys, no more tears now. So, losing all of my favorite people, really terrible, but I'm going to take leave of you. I hope you all have an amazing weekend. Stay warm if you are on the East Coast. Bless you, Greg. Greg is sneezing. I'm coughing. Greg's sneezing. What is going on? But next week, we will see all you guys back here. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in the future.